Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Fallen Shelter on the PC. Captured Critter. Save a lost pet from some hungry ghouls. There's a lost and lonely animal who'd love to come home to your vault. Too bad some hungry ghouls found it first. Quickly save it. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully it's a legendary. That'd be amazing if it was. We're always low on pets, especially good pets. That was the only thing that they haven't really improved is the drop chances from pets. I think I've got like maybe one or two from like, you can get them from lunch boxes. It's extremely rare, but you can get them. Starting to think humans should never come up to the surface, like, ever. I don't think humans should actually exist. No, I'm kidding. No, I like this planet. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful planet. Places with a huge amount of nature, you notice that the people are more kind, friendly, and also they're enjoying what you're enjoying. I have a couple of videos on my channel, like old videos, but they're on there. Who knows? Maybe I'll dive back in and find it and put on one of the boxes at the end of the channel of... Like, I went to Glen Helen. It's a place that is extremely beautiful, and I had rarely gone there. And I really feel like something was lost for me when I didn't. It's a big forest. It's protected by the city. They really, and a lot of people respect the nature, and they don't leave a bunch of litter behind and things like that. So when you go into this forest, you have a waterfall in there, and you've got nature, and it's beautiful, and you've got tons of trees, tons of hiking distance, and it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. So I recorded a video a while back of me just sitting there and letting people just enjoy the waterfall with me for about 10 or so minutes. It was beautiful. And I should really link that video here at the end of the channel, or end of the video, and I probably will, so you can all enjoy it. And I was thinking of, unfortunately I don't have a camera, like one of those GoPros that you could mount. It'd be amazing if I could. I would take so many videos of me just going out and the city life, you know, seeing what I see in the city, dealing with what I see, and then also specifically the nature hiking and the paths and all these things. And just going with me, you know, I really wouldn't be, I mean, who knows if I would talk during it? It really depends on what I'm up to, but when I'm in nature, yeah, I'll talk to myself a little, and people, remember back in the day, when people used to think, you talk to yourself, you're crazy, you know what? I am probably the sanest person I know, because... And it's also a sign of intellect when you talk to yourself. Tesla himself talked to himself. And so I actually just recently found that out too. It was a cool little fun fact. And growing up the way I grew up, you were your best friend. Okay? You were your only friend. So, but I like to sit, and it's very cleansing to go and you're riding a bike. And let's just say you have a million issues on your mind, or maybe you're just, you know, just whatever. You know, maybe you just need someone to talk to. It's actually quite refreshing, and I suggest you try doing it. Sitting there, and if you think about it, I'm doing it right now. I'm not talking to any specific person. I don't know who's watching this. So technically, I'm talking to myself. If you really think about it. I bet you your mind's blown right now, isn't it? Because it's like, holy shit, he is correct. He is talking himself. You know, it's not like I sit there and go, well, it's a nice day. Shut up. No, it's not. But it's just nice to talk to yourself and to get to vent and things like that. So I think that's one of the things that actually made me decide to do the YouTube videos. That, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I feel like sometimes I have some good creative thought, or I have some original thinking, or just I want to shoot the shit. Why not do some YouTube videos to do it? And maybe you'll meet people that are just like you, that don't need to use these critical things to kill these guys, because we're doing it in one shot anyway. Today's been a nice day. Even though the weather's really crappy out. You know what? We're going to do it. Oh, do it. Destroy the ghouls! Destroy them! Oh, you know what? That was something I forgot to bring up. I'll probably do it in the next video, because I've got one more after this. Or do I? Damn, the next one might be Game Show Gauntlet. Well, I'll do it real quick. Basically, in the news, there was a girl who arrived at her prom in a coffin. I don't know if you heard about it. Feel free to Google it or YouTube it. And basically, she wants to be a funeral director when she gets older. And so, I think it was cool. I think it was original. I think it was creative. And everyone's like, oh my god, that's such disrespect. What disrespect? As someone who has buried more people than I care to count, friends, family, co-workers, things like that, as someone who has seen a mass majority of death their whole entire life, I don't sit there and I don't mourn death. I don't sit there, oh, I never cried at the very funeral of the person that I called mom for 15 to 20 years of my life. I never even cried at her funeral because I realized that when she passed, that basically she was in a far better place. She had a lot of health problems. And her life had been a constant shit show. And so I actually was like happy. And also it was life-changing for me when she passed. So I got to celebrate in a way. I mean, it's not like I threw a party, but I got to relish in the idea that she went off. You know, whether she became this big energy cloud in space, where some people hypothesize you go, or whether she went and she was a Christian, she got to go up there and be with her loved ones in heaven, or whatever you may believe, she at least got to get out of pain. She got to get out of injecting herself every day with needles for sugar diabetes and all these things. So, you know, she got out of that pain. She got out of the, you know, the obesity because of depression and all these other things. She got out of all that. So I envy that. I envy that. I'm not afraid to die. I mean, everyone's got a slight innate fear that, you know, hey, I don't want to die at 16, 17, 20, 30. I want to live my life to the fullest. I want to die of old age and die with a you know, a woman holding my hand. You hear a lot of those stories about, you know, couples dying together. But, you know, I think yeah, it was Game Show Gauntlet next. Damn. There's another daily. Sad face. But, I don't know. I just relish in the ideas. I really like it. I like when someone does that. And you know what? I would honestly have this woman do my funeral. Because that's an amazing thing she did. And imagine, you know, it's such a... She works in such a gray, dark, heavy-hearted profession as it is. To go in there and see the joy and see the beauty and see the you know, the reporter kind of used a pun, drop dead gorgeous. And she was very beautiful. She was pretty. And I don't know, everybody's just so negative anymore, you know? And I really try not to be as negative as everybody else. Yes, I have my own negative side. I think everybody does. You're a little bit pessimistic, and a lot of people can see my negativity at times, like that. Where was I going to send these guys next? I guess the Science Cooperative Daily. I just am a realist, you know? So there, you got to learn a little bit more about me. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. Like I said, look for that video and then come back if you want and let me know what you think. I mean, could it have been just a itty bitty bit disrespectful? Yeah. I mean, there's far worse things in this world. Is it totally disrespectful? No. Is it halfway? No. It's just an itty bitty. If you're really looking for it, sure. Otherwise, I don't see it being a complete slap in the face disrespectability on her part. And I think it was incredible. I myself would have her handle my my funeral. But I digress. So without any further ado, remember to like the video and share. And if you want to follow me at all on social media, feel free to go down in the description below. And if you want to support my channel, there is information and links in the description as well for that. And until next video, I will catch you all later. Stay well, stay awesome, and peace.